Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you saw my Wednesday's episode of all my MAC favorite lipsticks, and I thought why not use this opportunity and show you guys all my favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I know Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are a little bit pricier and they're harder to get hold of, and I know a lot of people only have the option of ordering them online. So I thought I'd give you guys a favor and try some of my favorites and that are also their best sellers, so then you know what it looks like on my skin complexion and you have a rough idea what it's going to look like on you, maybe. Hopefully. First favorite, an absolute must-have no matter what skin complexion you are, is Bond Girl. Like the name suggests, man. Everyone wants to be a Bond Girl. As you can see the color, hold on, focus, there you go. It's hard to describe, but it's a brown with a hint of like a reddish pink, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like not a brown Bond Girl, but it's kind of like it's got that imagine your your nude brown lipstick went for a tan and was lying on a beach. This is the color it's going to turn out to be, if that makes sense. But this is really nice. Obviously it's going to look slightly it's going to look a bit nuder on somebody with a darker skin complexion, but it's definitely a really nice everyday color, so I would really suggest go for the Bond Girl. It is their bestseller and it's so nice. Another one of my absolute favorites is, I find Asian skin, we find it really hard to get a really nice peach. And you know, it's so easy to get pink tones, red tones, brown tones, whatever, but peach is really difficult. So Stoned Rose is one of my favorites, and obviously on my skin tone it literally goes this color. So can you see, it still gives me like a brownish tone. It's almost like a dark coral. So this one's called Stoned Rose, and I think it's a really clever name actually, because yeah, like, you know, like just sort of drying rose petals, you know, that sort of hint of coral that you get, but then you got that brown tone as well. That's how I feel. Now this looks darker on somebody with a lighter skin complexion, but it actually shows more coral on somebody with a darker skin complexion. So if you really would like a peach in your in your makeup bag, then I would say Stoned Rose is definitely a must. It is probably one of my absolute favorite everyday colors. I'm sure in a lot of my Instagram feeds and pictures and everything, you always see me talk about Stoned Rose and me wearing Stoned Rose. So this is probably this is like my third Stoned Rose that I've been through now. Like this is probably the one color I keep buying, so give it a try, guys. Now again, I'm quite fussy with pinks, so but this pink I really like. It's called the Queen. I also have it in my makeup kit, so I use it on a lot of my brides as well, who kind of want like a nice pink. See, to me this is not like a bubblegum pink. This is close, but it's still kind of like toned down. So I think it's quite a nice pink for people who are a little bit scared to wear a bright pink. Obviously it looks a little bit more toned down as well on somebody with a darker skin complexion, and it really depends how you want to wear your lipsticks as well. Like, I mean, you can just dab them on. You don't have to literally you know, swipe the lipstick onto the lip, so you can wear it toned down anyway. I do really like this. This is the kind of pink that I can live with. So it's not too bright, it's not tacky looking, it's still quite nice, and it's still quite classy looking, I guess. The Queen. Walk of Shame. The name is really bizarre actually, but I like this because it's a berry color, but a really toned down berry color. So for me, this would actually kind of fall into the category of nudes. So on me, you can see the color, it stands out, but I would say for somebody with a darker skin complexion, this will look more nude, but has that sort of berry pink sort of tone to it. A recent purchase is Coachella Coral. It is a color that I only, to be honest, wear spring summer, so it's not really an autumn winter color, but again, I like my peach tones. I just think it's so rare to get really nice peach colors, and I love Coachella Coral. I hope this camera is picking up the color really nice, but it is like a really nice pastel-y coral, and this reminds me of like a beach holiday. It reminds me of LA. It reminds me literally of like Coachella. So I think it's a perfect name, and I think it's a really nice color to have. I don't think this color would suit anybody with a darker skin complexion, because I think because it's very, very sort of pastel-y, I think it can make you look very washed out. So you got to be careful with it. If you do want a lot more coral or something a bit more on the orangey side, then Stoned Rose is better for you. This is quite nice, possibly for my skin tone and somebody with a lighter complexion, because you can really see the coral sort of coming through without you looking washed out, if that makes sense. But I love this color. I wear this a lot during the summer. We're talking about autumn winter, because in London right now we do have autumn winter. So a color that I do use from Charlotte Tilbury for autumn winter is Birkin Brown, and it's literally a brown, like a brown. I don't know what else to say about this. It's a brown. If you want a brown, this is the brown, and I think it's a true brown. You know, it doesn't have any red in it, it doesn't have any pink in it, it's just a brown. Okay, last but not least, this might be a little bit of a scary color to most people, just because it is extremely, extremely pale and very beige. But I just think, see, when you do like for a night out, or even like a gold sari or something like that, and you want to go really smoky on the eyes and you want to do like the big glam hair, I think it's nice to do nude lips. And I always think when you have your hair out, and lipstick is just, I mean, lip gloss is just like it will just get stuck everywhere. So what kind of color could you wear that's just like super nude and almost makes your lips disappear? So it's just like that look that I sometimes really, really like. Hepburn Honey, that's it. Hepburn Honey is like a really, really, really pale sort of color. Yeah, it's pale. It's almost the color of my skin. So it's kind of like, I mean, it makes me look very washed out right now because I don't have anything on my eyes, but this is like the perfect color. If you imagine your eyes like super dark right now and like really smoky, this is definitely the color that I would wear. So this is more like my night out, you know, the feeling sexy kind of lipstick. So if you are a darker skin complexion, you can still wear it. Just wear it with a really nice brown lip liner and just kind of like dab it in the middle. It will look, oh, it will look amazing, seriously. So yay or nay. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked this video as well, or both videos. I mean, we've got the other video that I released on MAC lipsticks, and this one was Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. And you know, like, I will put all the lipsticks that I've used in the description boxes, and I will definitely talk about all the lip liners that you can wear with them as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, leave some feedback. I would love to hear some of your favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks as well, and what you guys think of the new lip creams maybe, and the liquid lipsticks, and maybe even the lip glosses, because I haven't tried any of them. So I would love to hear what you guys think about it. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, and please share it. And thank you guys so much for watching again. Love you loads. Bye bye.
Know that you're the only one. I should give you credit. Waiting now the